please.
What do you suspect?
She didn't yell back at me. I was really mean.
Here, look.
You talk. All right. The sooner we get through this, the more time you have for homework. So let's all listen up. Today's lesson turns out to be a lesson that our book actually teaches 2 times. So they teach it once in first chapter and once in second chapter. This is kind of like a review. Yes. Okay. So one of the things that this section talks about is, I would think, pretty obvious to you guys, and that is that if you knew that this angle was 50 and this angle was 20, and they asked you for the whole thing, is it obvious you just add those together, right? Okay, same thing. If I told you guys that this was 50 and this was 110, how would you find this?
Subtract.
You would subtract them, right? 110 minus 50 is 60, right? Okay. So, one of the things they're going to do today is they're going to give you vertical angles, they're going to give you linear pairs, and there's going to give you 2 angles that form a right angle, and you have to solve for the angle, or first you solve for x, and one difference that I don't think we did back in chapter 1 is when you get x, you have to put it back into the angle and figure out what that angle is. So a couple quick things, and we'll talk about this on the next page too, but do you guys remember what vertical angles are? So if you have 2 intersecting lines, it would be like angle 2 and angle 4, and we know they're congruent or equal. Vertical angles are congruent or equal, just like these two, okay, are congruent or equal. When you have 2 angles that form a straight line, that is a linear pair. And what do you know about a linear pair? They equal 180 when it's a line, okay? And then what do you guys think this angle and that angle should add up to? 90, because that's a right angle, okay? So those are the kinds of things we're going to be doing today. I didn't finish your cheat sheet yet for this chapter, but this chart right here is going to be on there, okay? So when you guys are doing this today, that's why I printed this sheet off, is you can look like, okay, if I have a linear pair, which means 2 angles that form a straight line, I add together and set equal to 180. Okay, I kind of had it written on the board before, but this is a little bit clearer. If you have 2 intersecting lines with angles across from one another, you set them equal to each other. And if you ever have 2 angles that together form a right angle, you add them together and set equal to 90. Okay, so those are the rules for what we're doing today. So here's my first one. These first couple are fast. So this says if angle 2 is 78, what would angle 1 be? 78, and we know that because they are congruent because they are
opposing sides.
Yep. Do you remember the name of them?
Vertical.
Vertical, very good. Now, this is what is a little bit different, you guys. When you write your answers, you're going to do this. The measure of angle 1.
Whoa.
The measure of angle 1 equals 78. So whatever angle you didn't know, Riley enough, whatever angle you didn't know in the problem, this is what you would write, okay? Now if we go to our second one here, notice they say angle 2 is 78.
102.
How do you, what do 1 and 2 form?
180.
180, because
180
it's a
minus-
straight line.
Subtract
So
180
you
minus
subtract
78 and then
180 minus,
180.
yes, 180 minus 78 is 102. They already gave us angle 2, so our answer would be The measure of angle 1 is 102. Okay? All right. Now let's go to this one. And for here, they tell us angle 6 is 61, and we have to find angle 5. It's 39. Do you know why? So do you guys get if this is 90, isn't that 90 also? So these two have to add up to 90. So if that's 61, angle 5 is 90 minus 61, which is 29. So how you would write that is the measure of angle 5 is 29. You don't have to write angle 6 because you were given that, okay? Now is when we have to use algebra, so these are a little bit harder. So in angle 5 here, they tell us this is 6x plus 10, and angle 6 is 4x minus 30. What do you know about these two angles?
Those two equal 180, so you just put them equal to 80 when you start simplify.
Do you guys all understand how Chris knows we'd add these and set them equal to 180? Because they form a straight line, okay? When they form a straight line, that's a linear pair, and you set them equal to 180. So here's what we would have to do. 6x plus 10 plus 4x minus 30 equals 180, okay? Now, 6x plus 4x is 10x. What's 10 subtract 30?
Negative 20.
Negative 20, very good. Now what would we do?
Subtract plus 20.
We would add 20
Then divide it by 10.
and then divide it by 10. And by the way, you guys, I had several calculators at the beginning of the year, and I think I have 2 now. So if you have one in your locker, please bring it. Okay, now here's the deal, you guys. I am not done. What we've done earlier, we were done when we found this, but what we have to do is put that x back in here and find what angle 5 is, and put that x back here and find what angle 6 is. So if I put 20 in here, you guys, what's 6 times 20 plus 10?
130.
How's that angle
130.
bigger though?
Yeah, don't worry about that because I made them up, so they're not gonna be good idea, but no, they're just not drawn to scale, sorry. So the measure of angle 5 is 130. Okay, now angle 6, what if we put 20 into this? What's 4 times 20 minus 30?
50.
Yeah, that's 50. So the measure of angle 6 is 50.
Equals 180.
And then, yes, what Chris just said, if these two, when you get the answers, do not add up to 180, that means you did something wrong, okay? All right, so let's look here. Now this one says angle 4 right here is 5x plus 28, and this angle is 7x minus 10. Now we also have to find angle 3. What do you guys think angle 3 would be? Do you get that it would be 90? Like this is 90 degrees as well as that is. So one of our answers here is just angle 3 equals 90, okay? Now, do you also understand,
They're supposed to equal.
do you also understand that these two have to add up to 90?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say 5x plus 28 plus 7x minus 10 equals 90. Okay, so when I'm solving this, what's 5x plus 7x? 12x. What is 28 minus 10?
Negative 18.
Positive.
Positive 18? Yeah. Okay, then I subtract 18,
72.
and I get 12x equals 72. Divide by 12, and x is 6. Very good. But remember, I still have to put that 6 back in right here and right here. So if I go to do that, angle 4, okay, the measure of angle 4 is 5x plus 28. And if I put 6 in there, it would be 5 times 6 plus 28, which is 58, like you guys are saying, okay? So that's another of my answers. And now what I want to do is find angle 5. Do you guys know what angle 5 should be?
32.
If this is 58, shouldn't that one be 32 to add up to 90? But you can check if it is by going 7x minus 10 and putting 6 in there. What's 7 times 6 minus 10? 32, right? And is that what we wanted? So that's a way that you can check your answer for that.
No,
Okay?
42.
Christian has a question.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Do we have to check it if we know it's right?
You do not have to check it, but you do have to like find those two. But if you did what I was saying, like when I said, if this is 58, do we know this? That's okay.
That's
If you're
42.
confident that it's right, you're fine. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler nurses.
You don't feel good?
No, I don't.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Womp
She
womp.
needs
Sorry,
something.
Lana, for playing.
Okay, so let's go to the last page here, guys. And angle 7 is 5x plus 5.
Feel better, man.
Angle 8 is x minus 5. What would we do with these two?
plus them together.
We make them equal 180.
Yeah, does everybody understand they're a straight line, so they'd add up to 180. So we're gonna go 5x plus 5 plus x minus 5 equals 180. Now, what happens to 5 minus 5?
They just become a 0.
Yeah, don't they cancel? Isn't 5 minus 5 0,
Yeah.
right? What is 5x plus x?
6x.
Okay, equals 180. Then we're gonna divide by 6, and x is 30. Now, let's go back here and put 30 in here. What is 5 times 30?
150.
150 plus 5 is
155.
155. So the measure of angle 7 is 155. If I put 30 in here, what's 30 minus 5? 25, right? Yes, Chris? What?
You didn't pick on any of us. We raised our hands.
I said your name.
Oh, 25.
Okay,
25?
I said your name.
What's 25
quiet.
plus 42?
25 plus 42.
Do you guys
Six,
get?
seven.
All right. Stop. Do you guys get that these two form a straight line? And should they equal 180 if we add them?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this one. Quiet.
Six,
This is 7x minus 24, Lane. This is 5x plus 14, okay? What kind of angles are those?
Well, congruent. But since
They're
they-
congruent
Vertical.
because they are vertical.
and
Very
they
good.
intersect.
So do you guys get I could go 7x minus 24 equals 5x plus 14, okay? Now if I bring the 5x over here, I have to subtract 5x, okay? Now 5x minus 2, or 5x is 2x. Minus 24 equals 14. Then what would we do?
We would put a plus 24.
Yep.
Which would bring that to 38, and then you divide
Very good. So I get 2x equals 38. Divide by 2. And x is 19. But remember, we're not done. Now what we have to do is go over here, and the measure of angle 6 is 7 times 19 minus 24. Now, I know there's not a lot of calculators left, but you guys can get a calculator on your MacBook.
I can get one on my phone, but it's in my
I have to bring
locker.
out my phone.
133
No,
minus
not
54.
on your phone,
Why not?
because I said.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I would have to also put it in for the measure of angle 7, which would be 5 times 19 plus 14.
95.
What should it equal? Shouldn't it equal 109 again?
You're
Can you
right.
wait just
I'm
for a
really
second?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
So 5 times 19 plus 14
109.
is 109. And do you guys agree they should equal 109?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's look at this one. We kind of did one like this already. What is the measure of angle 3?
90 degrees.
90. And then do you guys know that you would take this one and do what? Those two? Do you guys all understand why I would add those and set them equal to 90?
Yeah, I could do.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that really quick. 2x minus 5 plus 4x minus 13 equals 90. 2x plus 4x is 6x minus 18 equals 90.
Plus 18 brings it to 109. Then divide by 6.
So 6x equals 108.
Yeah.
That's
And when I do that, 106 divided, or I'm sorry, 108
7
divided by 6,
18.
18.
You got mine?
Okay, but then you still have to go back here, quiet guys. And I'd have to say the measure of angle 4 is 2 times 18, what's that? 2 times
36.
minus 5,
31.
31, okay? Measure of angle 5 would be 4 times 18, and that's 72, minus 13 would be 59. Does it look like those two add up to 90? It does, okay?
6, 7.
Let's do this one. Okay, what do we know about the two we're given? What do we know about these two?
They both equal 180.
They equal 180. Do you guys all get that? Okay, so I'd go 2x minus 21
Did you
plus
circle the 6, 7 on purpose?
3x minus 34 equals 180. Now, 2x plus 3x is what?
5x.
What's negative 21
Negative 55.
minus 34 is
Job, Chris.
negative 55.
Then it would equal 235.
And then you're going to add 55. And you get 5x equals 135?
235.
235, thank you. And then we divide by 5.
25.
40.
And x would be 47?
Yeah, 47.
Are you sure?
Because the 100 is 20.
Okay, then let's go back here. If I put 47 in here, see your mental math. What's 2 times 47?
94.
Minus 21.
73.
73 is correct. Now let's try angle 7. Do you know what 3 times 47 is?
Oh, 47. That's
141?
What was it? 47?
41.
3 times 47, 141.
Yeah.
Okay, 141 minus 34 is 107. Does that
21.
make sense for those you guys? Do these add up to 180?
Can we begin or sorry?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Angle 6 is 73 angle 7 is 107. What do you think angle 8 should be? Yes, think about that.
I got that in 4K, buddy.
What would angle 8 be? 73, because wouldn't this angle and this angle be equal because they're vertical? Do you guys get that? All right, so I have a worksheet for you guys today.
There's no Schoology?
It's not on Schoology, it's actually paper copy.
Can I just take it?
And
Good boy.
Wait, Miss Bond, I'm already doing it on the
what?
I'm already doing it on the weekly snapshot. Is that fine?
No, because I changed it.
Sweet lane.
I said random probably.
What? We're not moving. We're not moving until we're done.
Get out of here.
Okay? So everybody needs to stay where they are.
Yeah.
He actually called me and
I didn't. He said that works together. So none of them are the same.
I didn't
So I can throw these ones out.
That's the same thing. 15.
I take high offense to that.
No, that kid that's right there is from.
Cause it's not the one that's in the snapshot.
Hey, where's?
No, nobody said that.
He talks so much.
All right, so everybody's in their seats until we're done. Okay? Once you and your partner are done, then you can go sit by each other.
Is this the minute of doing this? Or is that where you like at 70 good community or is that
Yeah,
just
180.
so that's for all of you guys?
No, this would be 180. If that's 90, these are 90.
What?
These are for the
To each other?
Yep.
How would you do that?
That's
You
a
got-
Oh, if angle 1 is 38, then 2 would be 38. Okay? All right, take your seats now. Riley, sit.
But Hunter just called me mean.
Okay.
Stay where you're supposed to be.
I didn't
And Hunter, seriously,
I didn't.
knock it off if that's what you're
I
doing.
promise you, I did not call him mean.
That's cap.
What do you mean that's cap?
I got 3 days of ISS for you to set me.
For what I didn't say anything.
If you can prove it, let me know that he said that, because I will do something. So Hunter, just stop. Whatever you're doing, stop.